Recording.
Okay, so I'm back on the road again. Run down here a couple miles down the road and hit another gravel road. Sorry for that brief interruption on the last video, but seen an old friend. I thought I'd stop and say hi. He was outside. It's kind of nice to stop and visit with an old friend, you know? Sometimes you just got to do that. I think this little gravel road is just down here on the right. Yeah, I see it now. Let's go on down here to this turn here. An old Honda. Another Honda. I had really been wanting to get out and ride. I tell you, the past few days have been quite chilly in the mornings. It doesn't really get warm until about 3 to 6 o'clock in the evening. That being said, nobody likes to go out when it's just straight up cold, you know? At least I sure as the heck don't. Put on a hoodie is one thing, but last time I think I come down this road last year, there was some horses out on the road. I kind of stopped and got off my bike and rustled them all back in the fenced in area and shut the gate. Sometimes that kind of stuff happens. You just got to help a guy out. He didn't know he needed help out, but he needed it. Can't have your horses out running loose. So what's your all's thoughts on the old Harley-Davidson Pan America? Leave me a comment down in the box. We'll just talk back and forth. I've got this bike, and she's got almost 11,000 miles on it. I know that it has had one fuel filter put in it, one fuel pump. Battery's still original. It's on its second set of tires. It does have a Screaming Eagle exhaust on it. But I tell you, I've been pretty much a problem-free bike. And I still tend to think that that fuel pump issue, a lot of it is people running them doggone things too daggum low. I know they say it's aluminum tank and, you know, the tank's got corrosiveness to it. It gets in the filter and plugs it up. But that can almost be said with about any vehicle out there. I don't know, if you continuously run a car tank on empty all the time, you're going to have fuel pump issues. That pump is in that tank, and that fuel has to keep that pump cool at the same time. So if you're running that daggum thing low, you're going to burn a pump up. They start squealing and making noises. I mean, if you want to pull your tank off and open it up and change the filter on that pump, yeah, that's one thing. But that pump, if it ain't got fuel on it, it's going to get hot. And when it gets hot, it sucks the lifespan out of it. I would imagine most any mechanic out there will tell you that. I could be wrong, but if you think I'm wrong, hey, leave a comment. Tell me about it. I'm not going to argue with you, but I'll have a conversation with you about it. I was a little disappointed when I bought this one. Like I said, I did buy it used. It is the Pan America Special. But I didn't realize at the time when I bought it that there was 3 of these models. There was the base, the Pan America Special, then the Pan America Special, what they call RA, which has the ride adaptive ride height. And I could tell by down here on top of this port, there's no hoses. This one has 1. On the RA model, it's got 2 hoses coming out of there. That's how you know you got the one with the adaptive ride height. This didn't have it. I didn't get that tidbit of information until I got my bike and got it up to the dealership and have them go through it and look at it a little bit. And I asked them why that didn't have hoses coming out of that fork like I see other ones. And he said, "Oh, that's a good question. Let's just find out." Well, that's when the dealership did the research and said, "Hey, Johnny, this one don't have the adaptive ride height." I no kidding. See, I didn't know that. If I'd have known that at the time, I probably would have passed on this one, and I probably would have bought one a little closer to home here that was about $1,000 higher. Yeah, so this gate right here is where them horses were. They were out of that field, so I run them back up in there and shut the gate for the poor feller. Let's see where this goes. Everybody's been telling me that the mushrooms are starting to pop up down here. Oh, here's another one of them water spillways. This is like, oh yeah, hold on to your ass. It could be slick. Don't make no sudden moves, just nice move across it. So I don't go out and do that mushroom hunting. I got a real problem with snakes. I don't like them. They say the big old sycamore trees, you'll find a lot of them around them sycamore trees. But I think right now we still have too cool of nights here in this location. Now they may be popping up, but I would have no idea because I don't go out there and look for them. I don't like snakes, straight up. Leave that to those guys that don't mind that kind of nature. We got cows. A few babies out there this year. I don't think I've ever been down this road. We're sporty. Nice old home. Never thought I'd ever see the day I'd be riding a Harley down the gravel road, not have to worry about a belt being destroyed with rocks. Today's the day. Oh, I know where I'm at. Okay, all right. Back on the blacktop. See if we spot another gravel road. Beautiful countryside. How many of you folks have ever been to Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri? Drop a comment down there. Alright, we're coming up on Highway W. Alright, let's turn on this gravel road right down here. If Frank watches this, he'll think that brings back memories of Missouri for him. You pretty much got to hunt and peck for a gravel road just to travel up and down. Find one, you turn on it, see where it goes. Guess that's one way to hold the debris back. Somebody's old farm pond. Tomorrow's going to be 74 degrees. I think I'm going to take my wife out for a little ride tomorrow. Let her have a little bit of wind therapy. That's what I call it, wind therapy. Mind therapy. Get your mind right. I get on the old scooter and get out here and lets me think about the good Lord, the blessings, constantly watching over my life, providing for me. Seems like I've been down that road before. I think it takes you up to 54 highway. I think my mirror's loose. You know, motorcycles used to come out with a little toolkit on them. Maybe that was just Jap bikes. I don't know. My Hondas all had them. Somebody burning firewood. I can smell it. Go up that path. Woo, that'd be a ride, wouldn't it? Got another little creek. Well, I can tell you what, I can sure feel that traction control. It helps mitigate the wheel spin for sure. That's confidence inspiring. Now you can turn that thing off and you can really let that wheel kick out.